Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, dear students. After the popularity and usefulness of vocabulary videos, I was asked to make some more videos on the topic of synonyms because these are going to be extremely beneficial for you whether you go for 1123 or 0500 or any other syllabus, because synonyms are definitely going to be used in every question, whether it is summary writing, whether it is narrative essay, whether it is directed writing. Synonyms are definitely going to be used in all the questions by all the candidates. So I have also advised you to revise them several times before the exam so that you don't confuse them, and also you should be very clear about their spellings and their contextual meaning so that you are not making unnecessary mistakes in your papers. So my dear students, these are not synonyms of difficult words. The list which I am going to share with you, these are synonyms of very common words which we normally repeat in our daily conversation and at the same time daily writing. So the first word is said. Now you see, it is such a common word. Many people use it several times. Even while writing the story, you say, my character said this, my character said that. So instead of said, you can say exclaimed, or you can even say claimed depending upon the context, because claim is something very strong belief. When you have strong and firm belief, then you claim something. Otherwise, simply you can say exclaimed. The second word is we talked about something, for example, then you can say discussed. If the word is explain, you can say clarify. Give, you can say offer. Asked, you can say inquired. Easy, simple. Sometimes you see in the summary writing question, there is a very easy word and you don't think of it, you can't think of its synonym. It can be as easy a word as easy. So the answer is simple. Tip. The tip has two synonyms, suggestion or recommendation. Why did I use the word suggestion? Because recommendation is a word about which many students are confused as far as the spellings are concerned. It has single C and double M. If you are still confused, then you can remember suggestion. Extra, you can write the synonym additional. Think, you can say consider or presume or ponder, even ponder. The next word is maybe. So the possibly is the synonym for maybe. Number 11 word is, for example, if the word is people, repeatedly the word people is coming in your summary. For example, you can say individuals, family, household, live, reside, hobby, pastime, try, attempt. It sounds like you really want a change or a challenge. So it sounds can have the synonym of it appears. Why did I write the complete sentence? Because otherwise the meaning of the word sound was difficult to detect. So that's why I have written a complete sentence. Food, you can say cuisine with the spellings Cuisine. Famous, you can say prominent or prestigious. Perfect, ideal. Mostly, predominantly. Now you see, you must take the screenshots, you must memorize them, and there are 5 more synonyms, and then there are synonyms of different words as well. So the video you have to watch till the end. Go up, increase. Go down, decrease. You see, by providing the synonym of these two words, you are reducing one number of word. Then it's a very common word. Students love to use it in narrative essay. Then I did this, then I did that. So you can say afterwards, subsequently, or later with single T. Not latter, it is later. But it's a very common contrasting connector. In my connectors video, I have already talked about these words. But here I highlighted their synonyms so that you can revise them further. However, nonetheless, and the word which is very commonly misspelled by the students when they join these two words, a lot of, or sometimes they make one word of a lot. So please, these are two words, and if you are confused, you can simply write its a synonym, which is frequently. The list does not end. Let's move further. Now I have used one strong word, which is the quality of some person, which can be a character of your story, who can be a character of your story. And I have provided you 3 to 4 options. According to your caliber, according to your choice, according to your spellings, you can choose one after taking the screenshot. If the word is hardworking, you can say diligent or assiduous, persevering, industrious, tireless. From industry, you can remember industrious. Tireless, obviously, a person who is making non-stop efforts without getting tired. So you can remember the context with the word tireless. Diligence and perseverance. These are a little bit difficult words. If you think that you will not be able to memorize, so you can choose a word of your choice. But this was a popular word with regard to the qualities of some person. So that is why I have written it. The next word which can be the quality of a person is kind. The synonyms can be compassionate with double S. Compassionate means kind. My parents were very compassionate. Benevolent. My mother is a benevolent lady. Considerate, meaning the teacher was considerate enough to ask about the work which was done in the absence of the student. Altruistic. This is also the synonym of kind, but if you think that it is difficult, you can just skip it. It is not advised to make or increase the number of your mistakes. The advice is to improve your vocabulary but without increasing the number of errors. The next word is confusing, bewildering, befuddling with double D, perplexing. Perplexed person is a person who is very confused whether to go for this or go for other way. Ambiguous, some person who is not clear what to do. So you can say that he was feeling ambiguous. Manipulating, meaning a person who can be manipulated easily because he was not sure of any one thing. So he can be manipulating. But if you think that the first two words are more easy, why? Because they have alliteration. Alliteration, I have told you previously that the start of the letter, the starting letter is the same, befuddling and bewildering. Then the next word is clear. The instructions of the examiner were clear. They were vivid, obvious, evident, unambiguous. Now you see, if I remove un, the prefix, the word is ambiguous. Ambiguous means which is not clear. And by adding the prefix un, the meaning becomes opposite. Lucid. Lucid means clear. Even if you go through these words, my dear students, in the comprehension passage, these words might be repeated. So there is no end to the learning of vocabulary. And vocabulary should not be of difficult words. It should always be in the form of synonyms. The next word is excited, meaning overjoyed, thrilled, elated. We were excited about, we were ecstatic, we were elated about the announcement of results. Ecstatic, exhilarated is a challenging word because of the difficult spelling, so you can skip it. But it's up to your caliber, it's up to your level of hard work, it's up to your level of efforts. The next word is weeping, crying, sobbing. I have used those words which can be used in your narrative essay. My particular focus was to support you for your P2. Wailing, mourning, lamenting. Now you see, mourning is specifically at the death of someone, God forbids. Lamenting, for example, regretting. Lamenting is used in the context of regretting. Happy. There are several synonyms of happy, and in my previous video, I also shared alliterated synonyms, and here the variety of answers is different. Joyful, cheerful, content. A happy person is always content with what he has. He is not dying to have something more. He is satisfied. Jubilant, joyful and jubilant you can join because of the similar letter J at the start. And then exuberant. Remember, E-R-A-N-T are the spellings of exuberant. Movement. There is some movement in your story all the time. So you can say mobility or progress or activity, or there was a shift. Sad, melancholy, gloomy. Spellings of melancholy should be clear. Mournful. M and M can be synonymous and they can be close to you. Gloomy, sorrowful, heartbroken. Any one you can choose according to your choice. Angry, these are emotive words. These are the words which will enhance your narrative essay. So must revise them. Furious, enraged, resentful, full of hatred. A resentful person is full of anger and hatred. Irate, wrathful. If you think that these are difficult words, choose one of your choice. Repeatedly, I am saying this. Quarrelsome, argumentative, combative, hostile, belligerent, aggressive. Now, quarrelsome, the most easy will be argumentative because a quarrelsome person is all the time making argumentation. Caring, considerate, and compassionate parents sacrificed all their interests for the sake of their children. Only three examples I have shared in front of you that sometimes in your narrative, not every time, twice you can say, you can use a series of synonyms starting with the same letter in order to enhance the qualities of parents. That parents are caring, they are considerate, and they are compassionate. They are kind at the same time, they are caring. They sacrificed all their interests for the sake of their children. So, this can be a strong sentence when their three alliterated synonyms are used for the qualities of parents. The infamous, notorious, and mysterious thief trotted out of the house. Now, you see, to describe the qualities of the thief, three adjectives in the form of three synonyms has been used. The new student showed disobedient, discourteous, and disrespectful behavior. Now you see alliterated D, D, and D, and the qualities of the new student's behavior have been described in the form of three alliterated synonyms. This is how you should be using them. Those students whose spellings are weak, they should focus upon only one correct word and its synonym. Only one. Those students who strive for excellence, they can write 2 to 3 such alliterated synonyms sentences in their narrative essay or descriptive, depending upon their choice and upon their preparation. My heartiest prayers and my best wishes are for all the students who are appearing in Cambridge examination of 2025. Stay blessed. Allah Hafiz.